There are a lot of football players to talk about in tonight's game. Too many to actually tell you about, but I'm going to pick some of them, so don't get mad at me if I don't mention every kid. Teurlings Catholic has one of the best athletes in the Lafayette area, and Hayden Cottrell, who's the quarterback this year. Last year he was a receiver, a DB, wherever they needed him. He's a commitment to UL in baseball. His kid is a phenomenal athlete. He can run, and he's learned the quarterback position because he's the best player on the team. He's about 6 foot tall, about 185 pounds, and he brings it every week. He makes plays with his legs. He's got a pretty good arm. If he wanted to play college football, Hayden could be a DB or a receiver for some D1 schools, but he's going to play baseball at University of Lafayette and be a good one. Catholic High Baton Rouge has as many as 8 kids. 8 kids that could go D1 in the senior group alone. Their starting offensive line is one of the best I've ever seen, led by a kid. The last name is Tom, T-O-M, 6'4", 290 pounds. This kid has great hands, blocking, great feet, very strong. It's hard to get around the tackles when they can come out and block you with their feet and their hands. He's got college ability right now. His brother's a starting center for Southern Miss and has a chance to be drafted high in the NFL draft this coming season. Also at Catholic, you've got Coach Les Miles' son, who's a great running back. He's a fullback for college. He's committed to Nebraska. I think he's got great hands out of the backfield. When you're a big guy with soft hands, they're going to use a few of those plays every week because you're a weapon one-on-one with a linebacker every week. Aaron Moffitt, LSU strength coach. Clay Moffitt is a phenomenal player. Clay is a 6'4", 255-pound defensive end. The light went off last year in the semis against Brother Martin, and this guy can brush the passer. He's a pass rushing specialist. He's not a Joey Bosa, but he reminds me a little bit of Joey, the way he gets upfield at his size with his frame, the kid who played at Ohio State who's now with the Chargers. There's a lot of players, a lot of talent on this Catholic High team. Their starting kicker, Parker Fontenot, is also, to me, a 1AA D1 prospect. He won the state championship in the final seconds last year against John Curtis. Excuse me, I screwed that up. Against Rummel, over 40 yards. It was a great kick. Kid's got ice in his veins. He doesn't get nervous, but there's a lot of talent. Ben Miles, if we could somehow put this in, Nils, I didn't say Ben Miles, but Ben Miles has a lot of talent, Les Miles' son. Too many to talk about. Catholic High might have as many as 11 seniors go to a college. They have a defensive end named Trace Square, who's 6'3", 250. He's going to go D1 as well, has a lot of talent. Those are the top players to watch for tonight. I know I went over, but it was a